everyone for coming out to Mount Holly this morning. See, let me pull it up. Let me say, start over again. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome everyone to Mount Holly. I'd like to thank you guys for coming out this morning. Mount Holly is a rich town, rich in fulfilling history and produced notable figures over the years. And today we gather here to honor and remember one of our own, a legend known around the world for his football achievements, we started right here in Rancocas Valley, Mr. Franco Harris. It's clapping. I mean, it's a beautiful morning. Like I said, we have a nice day here. Sun is out, and this is just a figure in tribute to him today. So when people speak of football greats, it's inevitable that we speak of Franco. His skill, determination, and unwavering dedication, both on and off the field, for this community and from around the world. He impacted so many. His remarkable career in the football, lost my speech. Don't worry. Don't worry, we'll figure this out. That's good. I'll use the mic as a weight. It's funny, after I comment on the weather, then the wind blows. But like I said, to honor his remarkable career in the National Football League, inspire a middle generation of athletes around the world alike, mainly here in Mount Holly. He has so many heroes that inspired him, and he inspired so many others after him. And most people know him from his days here at Rancocas Valley, but that's here in Mount Holly, but also people around the world know him from his most famous Immaculate reception. That play will go down in history as one of the greatest plays ever, and it's from our own favorite sons, Franco Harris. And growing up, I've heard of Franco Harris. Growing up in the city of Philadelphia, I heard of Franco Harris. I did not know he was from Mount Holly at the time. And but knowing the impact, because I lived in the city of Pittsburgh, and knowing the impact that he's made amongst everyone was amazing. And then for me to have full circle to come back here and live in Mount Holly and be in this position, it's amazing to me. And just to honor him today, I'm truly blessed and honored to be here talking about Franco and that situation. So I'm going a little bit off script a little bit, so just bear with me. But today we celebrate his accomplishments, not on and off the field, but we want to recognize, him for everything that he's done. Franco's a man that never forgot where he came from. His roots ran deep in this community of Mount Holly and surrounding communities. His tireless efforts on behalf of our community will never be forgotten. That's why we're here to honor him today by unveiling his name, renaming his street in honor of him. On behalf of the town council and all the residents of this wonderful town of Mount Holly, we'd like to bid you and join us in honor not only this hometown hero, but his spirit of the community that has bound us all to be here, to gather here today. Thank you. So make sure
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank the mayor for speaking. Now we're going to hear from some family members of Franco about his life, starting with his son, also Franco. Franco?
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's been a pretty crazy few months, hasn't it? I was sure that my father would outlive me as one of the most beautiful spirits, if not the most, that most of us have ever met. His leadership, his football days, which were pretty much before me, afterwards in society and charity, in politics, and in so many different fields where you could see the way that he cared manifested in the way he interacted with everyone. Truly an inspiration to many. But the most important part of all, I think, is that you all knew him from when he was young. Throughout his life, everything he did was authentic. every person he met who would come up and tell us these stories, those were real. He touched them all honestly, and really left a true legacy of love, of inspiration, and of duty. So, we are very honored to have Mount Holly, the state of New Jersey, change this to Franco Harris Way. Like my mom said earlier, we feel that every street in Pittsburgh should be named the same way. But thank you all very much, and take care.
And they say the people who know you best are the ones you start life with. So who better to talk about Franco than his siblings? So we're going to bring them all up here, and they are going to say a few words.
Good morning. So I'm Luana, Franco's sister, baby girl, family, and it's just so nice to see everybody here today to honor Franco, who was a great brother, a good friend, a confidant, a mentor, and I miss him dearly. I miss him very, very, very much. We were very close. I mean, this is our hometown. This is where we grew up. I mean, I just saw somebody here that I've known since elementary school. And it's just heartfelt that this is gonna be Franco Harris Way, well-deserved. And I know he's up there looking down just with that smile and loving every minute of this. And we really do, we appreciate you guys being here. Thank you.
I'm Marisa, and I'd like to say thank you to Mount Holly and to everyone who made this possible. Such an honor, such a celebration of Franco, who was truly a deserving person of it. Everyone who knew him knew what a wonderful, kind, gentle, wise human being he was. So thanks again, Mount Holly. We love you for this, and this is where it started, and this will always be home. Thank you.
Just want to thank you for everybody honoring Franco on this day, and I appreciate everybody coming. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I am Franco's youngest brother, as probably most of you know, although Marisa told me she looks the youngest. So, a lot of this stemmed from the Immaculate Reception, which is, the greatest play voted in NFL history. Just to give a little story that most people probably never heard, is that during that game, me and my brothers were watching, and with 22 seconds left, everyone saw Stabler run for a touchdown. Everyone thought it was over. My mom was watching the game in the other room. So with 22 seconds to go, she turned off the TV.
Oh no.
Yeah, she turned off the TV, and she was Italian. She loved her Italian music, and she put on Ave Maria. That's right. 20 seconds later, we started screaming in the other room that Franco caught the ball and scored a touchdown, and the Steelers were going to win the game. I went screaming to my mom. I was a little kid then. I said, the Steelers are going to win. She goes, I put on the Immaculate Reception. I know. So Franco gets half credit for the Immaculate Reception, and the other half goes to my mom. All right, so just a little story, and I do want to thank everyone for coming out. It was a great event. Luana, thanks for doing this. She really did a good job. And, just thank everyone for coming, and let's see the sign. Yeah.
And I want to say our brother Giuseppe's out there somewhere. Lots of nieces and nephews. So we're here. Family's here.
I'd like to thank the family for sharing those tributes, and we have a presentation by our local state assemblyman representing the 8th District. I'd like to introduce you to my good friend, Brandon Umba.
Well, today's a great day for the Mount Holly community. As we know, Franco's known for that play around the country, but in this community, he's known for the impact that he gave to inspire the youth of Burlington County, and most especially Mount Holly, to believe in their dreams and to go for their dreams. And that's what he's going to be known for to this community more so than anything else. And today is a great day for us to honor his commitment to not only this community and recreational sports in this community, but to his impact to those young people. And on behalf of Senator Stanfield, Assemblyman Teresi, and myself, I would like to present the family a joint resolution signed by our Speaker and our Senate President, and thank them for sharing Franco with us so that he can live on through generations. Thank you.
Thank you, Assemblyman. Now we're going to hear from one of his good friends and a fellow athlete, Lydell Mitchell.
Good morning, everyone. I'm going to be very brief. Franco and I met 54 years ago on a recruiting trip at Penn State. And, the rest of it is history. We were together so long, it's unbelievable. One of the last conversations I had with Franco, and, Franco had a passion for playing golf. He thought he could really play. So he called me up. This is back in the winter time. And he says, man, you working on your game? I said, yeah, I'm trying to do the best I can. He says, I'm going to beat you this year. And, I wish he was here so he could beat me. But we miss him. He's probably there's no question, he's the kindest and the person I've ever been around in my life. We all learned so much from Franco, and we miss him dearly. And what a beautiful day today. And we're going to go out and have a great time playing golf in his honor, and just have a blast today. And we will be thinking about him. I just want to say, too, that we have so many friends come from around the country to celebrate with us today. A lot of people who, for the past 25 years, we had a big dinner at the Super Bowl that we would do, and a lot of them are here. So I guess, again, I want to thank you guys for being here, and what a wonderful morning, and we're going to have some fun. So I thank you very much for this tribute to Franco. I wouldn't miss it for the world. So thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
And as I said, many people said it already, it all started here. So we're going to hear from two of his fellow teammates from the RV high school football team, Carmelo Casilla and Bobby Smith.
Good morning. Dana, I promise I won't be as long as I was last night. I had no idea. I apologize. But there's an awful lot to say about that great man. And it was easy to come up with a lot of things to talk about. He was so special in my life. Quick story, and I'll end it. Lenape, 19 in our senior year, and I kept thinking, I'm one of the guys that is helping Franco move on to the next level and all that kind of thing. Well, we were running a play up the middle, and I was supposed to turn to the left and hand the ball to Franco. He was going to go up the middle. I turned to the right. He ran over me, took the ball, and ran up the sideline for a touchdown. And that was my contribution to Franco's advancing to the next level. But I was so blessed to have him in my life and to be in his life. This is a great tribute to him. Mount Holly is such a special place to all of us, but I know it was really special to him. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.
And now we're going to hear from former Baltimore Colt Joe Washington.
You know, I like, everyone else have told you the stories about Franco, but the one caveat that's fitting with Franco is no matter what he attempted to do or wanted to do, he did it fully, wholeheartedly, and with a lot of enthusiasm. He was one of the most competitive people I've ever known. No matter what it was, even if it were twiddly wings, he's going to compete in that. But besides that, this gentleman had, the biggest heart that you can ever imagine. The things, he do for people, a lot that we don't even know, but, he's, just one human being. Just one human being that, cares, passionately about where he came from, the people that involved, and his family. He's a great guy. I miss him every day. We started off playing tennis together, then we moved to golf. So hopefully he's up there, making sure that, I get the spirit to work on my golf game. Appreciate you all, coming. I know he would really appreciate it. See all the, the people that have been so instrumental, in his life. And I know, of